Hey there, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm taking you along on a really special project, shopping for plants and flowers with one of my garden coaching clients who's starting her very first kitchen garden. She wanted something beautiful and functional, herbs, veggies, flowers, such as zinnia, gomphrena, cosmos, and dahlias, which are great for bouquets and pollinators. This was more than a garden install. It was a full circle moment, from choosing plants together at the nursery, to getting our hands in the soil, to watching her garden bloom a month later. I always tell clients that shopping is part inspiration and one part strategy. Before we arrived, I reviewed her garden site for sunlight, space, and soil, and made a flexible list of kitchen garden essentials with her and her family. Herbs like basil, thyme, and parsley, veggies like cherry tomatoes, cucumbers, and peppers, as well as one raised bed designated solely as a cut flower garden so that her daughter could make bouquets, all growing right outside her back door. We talked through each selection, making sure every plant she selected was something she was already using in her kitchen. Next stop was her home, where the raised beds were already in place. We started by filling them with a rich blend of organic soil and an organic potting soil mix. We then laid out the plants, spacing out the tomatoes, tucking in the herbs where she could snip them easily, and planting a trailing flower and squash along the edges. There's something special about watching someone fall in love with their garden as they plant it. She was already imagining the future recipes using the vegetables and herbs she would soon be harvesting. Mission accomplished. Just look at these raised beds, packed full of veggies, herbs, flowers. All in all, this whole process from start to finish took about 5 hours, which is not always the case, and we don't typically do it all in one day, but this shows you how it's possible if you have your raised beds built. Just 1 month later, I came back for a follow-up coaching session, and let me tell you, the garden was thriving. Her neighbors came over while we were working and were full of compliments, totally amazed at how beautiful and how quickly everything had grown. We walked through everything together. I showed her how to prune her tomatoes to keep airflow strong and fruit production steady. We cut back the parsley and basil to encourage bushy growth, and I showed her how to cut and hang herbs to use dried in recipes. And we talked about succession planting, what to sow next when tender herbs and vegetables begin bolting in the summer heat. This is what I love about kitchen gardens. It's not just about food or flowers. It's about connection. Connecting clients to their food, and in turn, they are able to share the fruits of their labor with family and friends. In just a few weeks, my client went from, I don't know where to start, to confidently harvesting herbs, vegetables, and flowers. Thanks for following along. If you'd like to see more content like this, where I take clients shopping and coaching them through the process, like and subscribe.